Are you afraid of water or afraid of drowning? If that's your fear, then you need to watch this video and watch all the way to the end, where I'll be telling you how you can finally and permanently overcome this fear. Hi, I'm Paul Hunter, a clinical hypnotherapist here at Cork Hypnosis Clinic, where I regularly help people overcome all types of fears and phobias. And in this video, we'll be talking about aquaphobia, or the fear of water. Now, this is a fear that I personally relate to because I actually had this fear a long time ago and I had to overcome it. Here's what happened to me. I was running a school charity walk one particular day, and we were down in Monkstown. I passed by some sixth years, said hi to them. Next thing I heard them saying, "Hey, there's Hunter, we never got him for his birthday." And they caught up with me, and one at either arm, one at either leg, swung me over the quay wall into Cork Harbour while I was shouting, "I can't swim!" And then I went under the water. Couldn't find my way up because the water was quite murky. I started getting tangled in seaweed and genuinely thought, oh crap, I'm going to die here. I couldn't get to the surface. And then I stood up, and rather luckily the water was only up to here, and as you can appreciate, I yelled at the guys and told them to get me up out of there quickly because the tide was coming in. That left me with a pretty severe fear of water. So for years afterwards, I wouldn't go in a pool. I wouldn't go into the seawater further than about knee height. So I was quite terrified around water. I was terrified of getting out of my depth. Fear of water shows up in different ways in different people. For some people who've come to see me, it's all about swimming. And in particular, it's about that idea of losing their balance in the water and slipping under the water and potentially drowning. For other people, it's got nothing to do with swimming. It's got to do with seeing their kids in the vicinity of water and being totally anxious about that. For other people still, it's even got to do with being in a bath or a shower. Now, whatever is your flavour of this fear, the same symptoms tend to happen for people. When you have this fear, and when you're either in water or in the vicinity of water, you can feel your chest tightening, your heart racing, your palms sweating, maybe feeling a bit nauseous or dizzy. All the typical anxiety symptoms. What's happening is simply that your mind has decided that this water is dangerous. And then your body reacts to danger, and it reacts automatically in a split second. So even though logic might be telling you that you're in no danger, your body doesn't understand that. Your body is reacting to the trigger, and that trigger is being in the vicinity of water. For many people who have this fear, they'll try and avoid water at all costs. So they'll avoid swimming pools, they'll avoid going out of their depth in the sea. But the problem with that is that the more you avoid a fear, the bigger it grows. I've had people come to see me over the years who've even come up with excuses about why they can't go on holidays because they know there's going to be a swimming pool there. But here's the good news. Here at Cork Hypnosis Clinic, I use a combination of hypnotherapy, CBT and NLP to help people to get over those fears and to change how your mind judges water, and changing it from dangerous into maybe fun. So instead of just coping with the situation or getting through it, instead We change the automatic feelings that are created when you're around water into something that's much more similar to what people would have if they didn't have a fear of water. And that is typically regarding water as fun. Imagine standing at the side of the pool and feeling calm. Imagine being at a water park and saying yes to going down one of those water slides. Imagine being at the seaside and walking right into the water and being able to enjoy being knocked off your feet by the next wave. Not only is all of that possible, but many of my previous clients for fear of water would tell you that now their lives have completely changed around water, and now they genuinely do enjoy going in swimming pools, going down water slides, being in the sea. It's now fun. So if you'd like to finally and permanently overcome this fear, then why not click on the link just below this video on YouTube, and that'll take you to the Fear of Water page on my website, where you'll find more information, more resources, and ways in which to contact me to schedule an appointment if you wish.